Okay, it's time to do July's reading for Taurus. Last month, Taurus, I said to you, don't focus on the spilt milk and try not to get stuck in the throes of the choices that you made previously. And at the end of the month, I said you didn't really like your choices, and so you have a bit of a negative mindset, a poverty mindset, and you're a little bit indecisive. So let's see, Taurus, if July can get any better for you. Seemed like you had a bit of a rough trot, and the Taurian that I know, they didn't have a great month. Very stressful for Taurus. Okay, so Taurus for the month of July, using the Numer Oracle spread. But before I start with that, actually, I just wanted to say I've been gifted this Gita deck, and it feels pretty apt. I'm on a yoga retreat at the moment in the Royal National Park in Sydney, and this is run a bit like an ashram where we have volunteers, and it's all vegan and really operates on traditional Indian philosophies and things. So I thought these cards might be the perfect deck to bring for signifying cards for today. So let's pick a card for Taurus and see if we can give you some advice on a hopefully improved month of July. Okay, Fall from Grace. One who contemplates the sense objects. One who contemplates the sense objects' developments in attachment for them. From attachment develops lust, and from lust anger rises. From anger confusion is born. Confusion results in the loss of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, once again falls into material consciousness. Let's see what that means. Okay, so Fall from Grace. Okay, I think you're still reeling a little bit from last month. Okay, let's use the Numer Oracle deck designed by myself and the numerology spread that I also designed for these cards, and see if we can give you a little bit of clarification and insight for the month of July for Taurus. Good luck, Taurus. Okay, where your head's at, where your body's at, and what's the root of it all? Head, body, and root. Head, body, and root. Okay. All right. So, let's start with the beginning of the month. The beginning of the month sees you feeling like you've got to be patient. Just looking at the colours here, you've got greens and reds and blues. So we'll just have to say it's fairly even. Okay, beginning of the month, you are feeling like you have to be patient, that you are chomping at the bit to move forward, and you're looking for support. You feel like you have some support around you. There's a unity of three, but there's still this sort of underlying element of overdressed, overprepared, overwhelm. And I think I'll go with overwhelm due to what I said about the previous month. So still a feeling of overwhelm. Left sort of sees you sort of sitting, waiting. I don't know if this patience is actually patient or just standstill. But in your your mindset, you're happy for the friends or the supports that you have, even though you feel a bit stymied. In the middle of the month, it sees you looking to combine different skills. Perhaps they are emotional skills, seeing it's in the red suit. Combining skills so that you can feel like you're not hiding as much. In your head, you feel like you're really alone or having to remove yourself. And the middle sort of cards of the body or the way you are feeling is that you need somebody else. You need some other combinations to hopefully move towards the light. So at the base of all of this is that you are hopefully completing a cycle quite soon. You've got 2 9s at the ends and you've got a 4. So patiently waiting to move through the cycle into a period of reflection, it looks like. The end of the month sees you feeling a little bit more in control. So you were thankful for support. You feel quite isolated or having to remove yourself, but the end of the month feels you feeling a lot more in control of your situation, and it feels like maybe you do have combined your skill sets and are feeling a little bit more ready to launch, because you are contemplating what's coming next. All right, I feel like I need to read number 4 for you. Okay, number 4. No, overdressed is that one. So that's in blue. We want the green. Okay, skills. The Astrolina, a fusion of astronaut and ballerina, leaps into the cosmic unknown, guided by years of training, experience, and innate talent. This card draws on the essence of the number 4 in numerology, symbolizing stability, diligence, and methodology. I can't even read my own writing. Methodical process. Oh my lord, it's early in the morning here. It prompts you to reflect on your skills and aspirations. What are you proficient at? What new horizons do you wish to explore? How can you meld your unique abilities to forge ahead? Both the Astrolina and the ballerina dedicate years to honing their craft, navigating fierce competition to achieve their goals. Their success stems from a blend of disciplined training and unwavering determination. Similarly, this card encourages you to harness your diverse skills and networks to achieve the dynamic outcomes you desire. If you've recently completed training, you might be contemplating how to integrate your talents into your plans. Assess whether you are already possess the skills required for your next venture, or if you need to acquire new ones. If developing these skills seems daunting, or if you're unsure where to start, it might be the time to seek professional guidance. Remember, it's okay to delegate and outsource to streamline the process. Creative dedication and a strategic combination of skills can propel you towards success. Reflect on your talents, explore how they intersect, and envision where they can lead you. So taking that into consideration, this doesn't look so dire. The end of the month sees you feeling like you're going to creatively combine the skills that you have to achieve what you need to achieve. You do have the Hermitress, which is a pondering, thoughtful soul who takes some time out to develop and assess their skills. So this works very well together. The middle of that month sees you pushing on forward to the end. Maybe you're working out your combinations here, and here you're finalizing them. So here you're identifying what your skill sets are, maybe solidifying down, maybe after a period of reflection, and then moving to the end of the month, you're actually know how to do the combination to get the successful launch. And these are sort of working in harmony together, and these. Okay, let's give the Rider-Waite-Smith deck a whirl. So maybe you feel like you fell from grace. Maybe you feel like you didn't have it all going on, and maybe a little bit of negative self-talk. But hopefully towards the end of the month, you're realizing what skills you do have, what makes you you, what's good about you, and moving on to where you can magic that new reality into life. Okay. For Taurus. Clarity for Taurus, please. Okay. So that indecisive element at the beginning of the month, not knowing what to choose, not knowing where to move to what is a good choice. It's almost like so many options, but there's a fear level in you. You're fearful. End of the month, also middle of the month, sees you kind of reflecting on the journey you've taken. You've got your 9s here, and perhaps you've had a battle of wills, battle with yourself, battle trying to nut out what makes you you. And yeah, I feel for you, Taurus. But you are moving forward. It is the end of a cycle, and when you get to that end of the month, there is so much more new opportunity that you can take on board, because you are a reflective person who has analysed their skill sets, has worked out how to combine them well, and you are comfortable in your own magic. So be comfortable in your own magic and your own understanding of yourself. I think that's the most important thing we can learn as we grow, is knowing elements of you, knowing elements of yourself. So Taurus, I don't know what August will bring, but it feels like that last week of July, you'll actually feel a little bit better. You feel like you are creative and a little bit more in control. But yeah, that beginning of the month, you're still feeling indecisive. You've got a lot of skills. You just don't know what to do with it all. One more for good luck. The Magician. Wow, spot on. So keep on trying to combine those skill sets. Keep on focusing on your own unique magic. We've all got magic. We've all got unique personalities. We've all got unique expressions. We've all got unique skill sets. So stop comparing yourself to others. Stop trying to meet other people's measurements. And make your own ruler. Invent your own metric system or measuring system. All right, good luck, Taurus. I hope July sees you through, and that August is what you need it to be.